How's it going, everyone? Nathan's MRE. Today we have a very special ration. Now, I've done one of these before, but not this menu and not this year. I bought this from a guy on eBay that had a case of them. So I actually know the date on this is 1971. This particular one is menu number 3. This is Food Packet Long Range Patrol Spaghetti with Meat Sauce. Alright, so these are Special Forces rations. These were issued back in the Vietnam era for the Vietnam War. These are actually Long Range Reconnaissance Patrol. So these are actually referred to as the Lurp ration. And these are supposed to be some of the best from back in the day, and some of the only ones that are still good from back in the day. This will have a freeze-dried main. So without any further ado, and that is like a, almost like a cloth canvas type package. I almost thought it felt a little bit wet. Let's see. A little knife out here. I know, demonetized, right? We're just going to slice it from the back. Takes a pretty sharp knife to get through this stuff. Look at that. Look at that. And it's kind of interesting. We have 2 chocolate bars stuck in there, and I thought usually these are in the accessory pack. It's been a little while since I messed around with any of these, but we'll see. They don't smell too rancid. I mean, usually they smell horrible, but look at that. Interesting. We have our TP, or napkins. This one has clean gently. This is the dental stimulator, I believe. I'll show you that here in 1 second. Standard issue matches for back in the day. We have a cream substitute dry. Still feels like it's a good shape. Coffee instant. This isn't any type 1, it's just coffee instant. And that feels like it's also in good shape. We have 2 coffees in there. Sugar. Cocoa beverage powder. All this feels really good. We have our old school spoon, little point on it, and then we have our main, which is spaghetti and meat sauce. And this is old Mountain House one. Back then it was called Oregon Freeze Dried Food Company, and it has a little instructions here. It says tear bag open at notches, extract food bag, add as a half or quarter canteen cup. Half canteen cup hot water or cold water to food. Let soak about 5 minutes. Add more water if desired. Maybe eaten dry. This is made in Albany, Oregon. Very interesting. And it weighs 5 1/4 ounces. Alright, so this freeze-dried stuff, as long as the bag's not punctured, it will be good. It'll guaranteed be good. And it looks like it's good. Now, if everything is loose, we'd be in trouble, but it is not, so I think we're okay. It has tear notch here, but let's just go ahead and slice it across, because we don't want to rip the bag open too far down. Ever so slightly greasy. By first smell, smells fine. Freeze-dried foods just pretty much last forever if they're not punctured, not open to air. Moisture is not really an issue with this because, well, it's in the bag. So if the bag's not punctured, it can't get any moisture in it. There we go. It's good. It smells basically like nothing. You can see some pieces of spaghetti in it. You can see some little chunks of meat in it. I'll try a little rabbit turd of meat there. Super excited. It tastes great. Okay, so first things first, let's get this going. And we're just going to mix it according to what I think. You can kind of tell by looking at it, right? It takes quite a bit to start off with. Stop right there. Use a little spoon here to mix this up with. Mix it up, it'll suck up a whole bunch of that. Then we'll have to go a little further with the water. Okay, I think that might be enough. Let's go ahead and close it up here. I'm probably got a clothespin somewhere, but who knows, right? I'll give it a little bit of a shake on the bottom. Let it sit there. Let's go ahead and make our other stuff up real quick. And we use probably, I'd say about 10 ounces of water in that so far. I think it's close, so let's just see. Grab these off of here. Let's do the drinks. Oh, we opened the wrong one. Anyhow, I put the wrong ones off the side. Here is this stuff. Let me try to find something to put this on. Here, this will work. So yeah, the non-dairy cream substitute is more than fine. We probably won't use that though. It doesn't smell bad, but I feel like that's being a little too risky with that. Put this over here. Blow the dust off, and here's the coffee. I grabbed the wrong one. My bad. I know. I can't believe you did that, Nathan. Oh my gosh. Well, gotta believe it because it happened. So here we go. I ripped that off, dump that in there, and this instant coffee is a super fine powder. If you never had these before, it smells super dark, like a real dark, rich roast. A fair amount in there. There's a spoon here to do a little mix up. Next up's our hot cocoa. This should be alright. Well, I don't know. It's pretty old though. We'll see if we have the mothball taste yet. Oh, it's making a hell of a mess of it too. Look at that. Let's pour it all over the table, why don't we? Alright, there's all of that. Grab one of these. We'll fix that right now. Let's take a look at this stuff now. It looks good. It smells good. Maybe it'll actually be good. We're about to see. One last mix with a little coffee there. Let's go and mix this up. It's going to take a little bit to mix this guy here up. It's pretty thick. Pour back in here. And let's give her a round, see if it's gonna work. Try these matches out. These are pretty old matches. Look at that. That tells you right there, this ration was definitely stored correctly. We'll kind of set that off to the side so it won't burn the house down. Let that cool off a bit. Now if that's done, the place smells like matches. Let's go ahead and re-stir the old spaghetti here. We're getting pretty close. We got the water. It's pretty much spot on. It looks a little thin, But after this sets just a little bit, it's going to absorb the rest of that water, no doubt. Most of these freeze-dried meals, if you let them set, you have to keep adding water to them. It'll keep soaking it up. Let's get a little bite here and just take a little taste. Real nice beef flavor to it. The beef is almost tastes like, I'm not really sure. Like a kind of a strong hamburger taste to it. The spaghetti sauce is very, very mild. It's almost more like beef stew than it is actually spaghetti. It's not super salty. It's not weird in the least bit. It's actually very delicious. You know, to my experience, I would rather have this than most of the US MREs today. Absolutely perfect. We know for sure we don't have to worry about any kind of botulism, any kind of bad stuff in it. Being freeze dried takes all the moisture out of it, vacuum sealed. This stuff will literally last forever. Okay, so let's go and take a little sip of this coffee here. It looks pretty black. Very, I've had more harsh coffees than this. For me, not being a coffee drinker, that's a pretty harsh coffee. Probably not as acidic as some of them could be, maybe. I don't really know. Man, I tell you what, this stuff is just awesome, though. Everything reconstituted perfectly in that. I'm going to jump ahead here a little bit to the dessert portion of this, and we're going to flay open one of these bad boys. This won't be good. In fact, I want to flip that over so I don't get it in my spaghetti here. This will probably more likely be really, really rancid. Look at that. Oh, that smells wretched. Bite a little corner off. Well, gotta give it a minute. It has nuts in it. The nuts aren't black. It don't taste too bad. No, okay. No, my mistake. That's pretty bad. That's pretty rough. It may possibly still be somewhat edible. Ooh. No, it's not. No. It literally takes that long for it to get you. Oh, it tastes like mothballs and cat piss. Okay, so here's this, the hot chocolate. It smells good. Has a very fortified kind of vitamin taste to it. You ever had MRE cocoa? You know what I'm talking about. In US MREs, it tastes the same whether it's brand new or, in this case, 40 plus years old, almost 50 years old. It's not bad. It has a little wang to it. It's a little on the weird side. I wouldn't drink a lot of that, to be honest with you. This great. That's great for coffee. That's a hell no. This is might kill you and it might not. Now, very last thing here. The dental stimulator. And what this is, I don't know if you break this in two or what it was. It basically you use this to clean your teeth with, right? You push that between your little chiclets. Like get stuff out of them, use it as a toothpick. Whatever have you. I can't remember if you're supposed to bust them apart or not. I guess you are. And I always see people take this in, and once it gets wet with your spit, you can actually use that to push up over your tooth, push your tooth down in it, and it cleans your teeth almost like a toothbrush. Doesn't smell like anything. Very interesting though. You know, what an awesome ration. Overall, this thing held up absolutely perfect. Now, I sent one of these to Art over at foreignmre.com. He has a different menu. I think he had chicken stew or chicken, I don't know, chicken and rice maybe. I don't remember which one it was. He'll be reviewing that pretty soon. I'm not sure what his schedule is on that. That's going to be it, guys, for the 1971 Lurp ration. Thanks for watching. We'll see you very soon.